Which one?
Right.
So
he's
just Gundham from Danganronpa.
Gundham from Danganronpa.
the forbidden one.
We have someone filming.
Okay, our first eligible bachelor. All the way from a video game that I hear so much about, but I have not yet played.
What was that?
Gundham from Danganronpa. Next up, robot with a heart of gold and parts of tin, Kiibo. And our final eligible bachelor might be a little jet lagged from flying all the way from Paris. It's Cat Noir. The best part about that show is the French opening literally gives all the secrets away in the opening. It's like, oh, I can't tell her I'm actually Cat Noir. Oh, I can't tell her I'm Ladybug.
Who's Ladybug?
Down, kitty.
All right, and our eligible question asker for this round is Euclase from Land of the Lustrous. Please be careful, Claire. Our approach is a little fragile.
Oh, that was too soon.
Should never break your heart, though.
Nope, all right, too far.
One of those characters ever get stoned. I'd make a diamond in the rough joke, but they actually have a diamond in that show, so it doesn't work.
Okay. Question number 1 would be, are you the type to cause problems or solve problems? I got enough of them.
I personally solve problems by creating new problems. I can guarantee that the old problem will be fixed, but the new one may or may not be worse.
I once accidentally got $100 in my chassis, so probably caused them. I still love you. You're adorable. You're precious. Keep living.
Well, as a superhero, I definitely would say I solve problems, and I'll solve any catastrophe you may have.
What's a superhero?
What was the question? I didn't hear.
What are your thoughts on humans?
I am not personally a fan of mortals. I am pretty neutral to them. As the Dark Lord and the Forbidden One, I feel that I am slightly above them. However, I have to say that I am most partial to the Four Dark Devas.
Oh my god, they look so scary. I really like humans, but I'm not one. We love you though.
Well, I am a human, and I save the humans, so I'd say I have a pretty good relationship with humans.
You can't figure out who's who.
Well, I'm a secretary. So, how are you in positions of power?
I rule the underworld with an iron fist. None are more powerful than Tanaka, the Forbidden One.
So edgy.
I'm a follower.
My heart is
stolen.
That's a little edgy.
I definitely say I work pretty well in a partnership. Sometimes there could be a few other people in addition. But yeah, so I I like to be in power, but no, partnerships are good. Or paw-nerships are good. Are you trying to kick me out?
He asked for that.
So, not to be specific, but if a relative of yours wanted to split up your family because of some suspicion toward your sensei, would you side with your relative or your sensei?
Seeing as the four Dark Devas are neither family nor friend, but merely my everything, I would keep them with me through thick and thin. I will kill for them.
I love you. I love you.
I love my four Dark Devas.
I don't have any family but my creator, so I'd have to side with him.
Yeah, I don't have the best relationship with my father. Not to give away my den or anything, but I would say I definitely kind of leave my home a lot to be with my sensei, Bugaboo.
Am I in a zoo?
You would fit right in.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm pretty soft too, and I like to be pet.
Yes. Oh my God.
If you could work in any profession, what would it be?
Well, I'm already ruling over the underworld, so I'm pretty booked. However, aside from that, I have a daytime job of taking care of animals and whatnot. The higher species than mere mortals.
True. Very true.
I've always wanted to be a pop idol.
I wouldn't say that. They use autotune all the time.
Well, I currently actually have two occupations between model, not a model, that's not who I am, and a superhero. Honestly, if I could be a superhero full time, that'd definitely be what I want to do.
Still not sure what a superhero is.
A superhero saves people, saves the day,
Oh, okay.
Your heart.
and your heart.
What's a heart?
That's what I'm trying to figure out too.
They're overrated.
Well, if you figure out what it is, I'll definitely steal it.
Thank you.
So, since I value my sensei, do you value your relationship with your loved ones over your sense of duty?
I do not love. However,
Why are you here?
I do feel a connection with certain life forms. I believe that if you can prove yourself to be any amount as powerful as my four Dark Devas, then I could feel something.
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 I almost murdered my creator once. It was an accident, I swear.
Mine wasn't.
But everything comes first for him.
I love you.
As much as I love my Bugaboo and teasing her and making cat puns, I definitely say that saving Paris comes first. So I would, if something, goodness forbid, happened to her, I would definitely try my best to save the day.
So, me and my family are kind of the only people that I know. So if you were part of a select few still on the planet, how would you spend your days?
For some reason, computer simulation comes to mind.
That sounds really familiar for me too. Something about a spaceship?
I suppose spending what little time I had left on this plane of realm of existence anyway, would be spent with my 4 Dark Devas, and whoever else was around.
I would do what I can, but that does really sound familiar. Maybe in a past life.
Oh, my heart is broken.
I would definitely want to be with those who I'm closest with and see if we can all make the last few hours be happy and have a good time with each other.
There's too much purity. And too much. And the Dark Lord.
I am the Dark Lord, there is no pureness in my heart. I mean, I have no heart. What's a heart?
Exposed!
Your friends seem to really like you, though.
They're the Dark Devas, not friends, but
Careful, the
yes.
Catboy might eat them.
They're cute, but we all know who's the cutest animal on this panel.
Yeah, Kiibo!
I can't disagree.
I'm so confused. Choose wisely.
So I don't much like the moon. What are your thoughts on the moon?
Dark side.
I enjoy the dark side of it.
The moon? I'm not sure my audio receptors picked that up properly.
The Mune. Are you gonna answer or should I just start?
Cats do what they want.
You did say something about a spaceship earlier, didn't you?
Our constellation was totally different in the sky. There was no moon.
Oh.
That sounds great.
I know which you're gonna choose.
So, at night I rule.
Of course.
It can get quite romantic at night. The moon itself, though, I mean, it makes it easier to see. Not that I necessarily need it, because my eyesight's pretty great in the dark. I don't know, I guess I'm pretty indifferent about the moon. Specifically.
Specifically.
It's horrible and horrible people have come from it.
Oh, ouch.
Okay then.
So, what is your main goal in life?
My main goal in life is to rule over this mortal realm as its one true master.
Called it.
And also raise a petting zoo.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Maybe you could help?
To defeat Hawkmoth and save Paris.
Oh. My hand hurt.
So, I'm not sure what dating is. Would you be willing to show me? And how so?
Want me to go first?
Yes, please.
Okay. Contestant 3 here, for the record. So Paris is full of beautiful romantic sights, and I will definitely make sure you know what a good date is, because it's so hard to go wrong with Paris, and I would do anything for Milady, if you become Milady.
Ladybug's your lady.
My lady, come
Your Ladybug's not here right now.
Oh, damn.
I wish she was, but she's not.
9 lives after all. 9 different
She
lives.
rejected me for some other guy that she wouldn't tell me who, so that's why I'm here.
I'm so sorry, Adrian.
So I've never been on a date, but I've heard lots about it. You go out to eat but I can't eat. So I'll sit and watch, and then we can go walk, and then at the end of the night, I hear you hold hands.
Your turn to answer.
I've always wanted to hold hands with someone.
I'll do it.
Hold his hand.
I'll hold your hand right now. Does it make your heart pound? No.
And that's the Caspian.
And then I'd only have 5 minutes, so let's make sure I can stay here longer.
I'm the Lord of Darkness, and even I have to admit this is adorable.
Adorable. You know I'm the best.
I forgot I had to answer. I am the Lord of Darkness, so needless to say, the dark tends to follow me around. So wherever we may go, there may be darkness around. I've said the word darkness about 5 times. However, if you choose to go with me, I will do my best to defy my title and bring some light into the life.
So I'm a bit fragile.
Ooh.
I'm not going to specify how because that's a bit rude. But how are you, are you a bit harsh? Do I need to worry about that?
I am well aware that mortal coils are extremely petite and fragile. I have grown used to not breaking them every day. I'm fine with mortals, humans, and whatnot. It is more so technology that I tend to break.
Run.
No offense.
I'm pretty fragile, so please be careful.
I can make sure I won't use my cataclysm around you, and I'll definitely hold you delicately.
The cat puns are
I'm so proud of you right now.
The cat puns the bird. This is catastrophic.
This is adorable. I love.
Hamsters.
Cats are better.
Cats are better.
You are lucky this one is here.
Careful, Tito. He breaks technology.
We can all agree that bears are awful, though.
Despair? I see what you did there.
Oh.
That's bad.
So I'm not waterproof, but I'm willing to do everything I can for my research. Would you be willing to teach me how to go in the water and, what do they call it, swim?
I believe that knowledge is power, and as the most powerful being on Earth, I will teach you whatever I can.
I'll take you to Hot Topic.
I have a discount.
Discount.
I'm too heavy. I just sink. But I am waterproof, so I can at least walk underwater with you.
Well, cats aren't exactly a huge fan of water. However, I'd definitely be willing to make an exception for you.
Oh, that was loud.
And final question. I'm not the most, appealing without my coatings of powder and makeup. Are you okay with that?
Flesh is just something It doesn't matter. Looks don't matter. I don't look like this normally. This is just my mortal phase.
Phase. Not a phase.
Not phase, Mom.
I mean, I'm aluminum carbide and I can rust, so if you're okay with me, I'm certainly okay with you.
I love you. Oh my God.
I definitely care a lot more about what's on the personality than the looks. I'm not a dog, but you're bow-wowing to me, it seems.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be here all night. Anyone else have the final answer? Oh, that was the final answer. Okay, we'll do the popularity contest, and then we will figure out who our delicate maiden would like to take home. So,
I can't compete with these two.
I'll take you home.
it seems like the audience wants you to go home with the robot that Tony Stark built out of scraps in the cave. However, it is still your choice. Which contestant would you not like to date at this time? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Not would have to be the one that favors the dark. I can't be out at night.
Too much
I can't see.
I'll date him. Oh.
It's all right. I have royalty waiting for me at home.
Why is this so sad?
All right, well, you will not be going on a trip to the zoo with... Oh.
I want to hug him. I feel so bad.
Hey, you gotta walk by her, please.
Oh, sorry.
No trip to the zoo with you. You passed up on all that sexing. Man, humans suck. All right. From Bachelor 2 and Bachelor 3, who would you not like to go on a date with?
Not?
Correct.
Oh. I don't think I could go with a super hero.
Being wild and stupid.
All right, you guys, you're not going to be able to spend exciting nights in Paris with Cat Noir. However, since you have chosen Bachelor number 2, I'm happy to announce that you're going to be able to go to an all-expenses-paid date to the nearest garbage pile with Kiibo. Let's give one more big round of applause for our round 2. All right, so everybody who's in that show, don't go anywhere. We have prizes for you. Our winners, don't go anywhere because we have a popularity contest at the end.